What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Nina, and thinning edges are real. They can really put a damper in our overall look and our mood. Now, for the most part, our hair kind of rotates, so sometimes you can catch your edges looking thicker and other times you find them looking thinner, but for the most part, we want them there. Now, I've had to dial up my edges a time or two. Hold on. Hello, may I speak to edges?
Edges ain't really in right now.
When you coming back?
Well, look, Nina, I've been thinning for a while, and I'm actually almost completely gone. So I don't know what to tell you.
Well, dang. Aside from the mistakes that we make with mechanical damage and items that we use on our hair, there could be other reasons why your hairline is suffering. It can be from genetics or hereditary, from stress, extreme weight loss, PCOS or polycystic ovarian syndrome, lupus, stress, hypothyroidism, overstyling and pulling at the hair, iron deficiency and or anemia, pregnancy and after pregnancy, aging, alopecia, dermatitis, and did I mention stress? But do not fear, there are many things that we can do for ourselves to help with those thinning edge lines and also to help us to prevent it before it even starts. I want to urge you though, if you're having problems, to go see your doctor to find out what could be going on with your body if you're having extreme hair loss. I'm even going to show you guys a DIY edge oil that I love to use that contains the ingredients that really help to promote growth on your journey. All items that I talk about can be found down below in that good old information section. Let's get into this.
And y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe. And also click on those notification bells so you can know when I upload on Thursdays and Sundays. Make sure you also check out my Now That's Life podcast, which is now live. And you can check it out on all your major podcasting platforms. Links to my podcast can be found down below in the information section.
So while we're getting started, I want to thank you guys for always complimenting me on my jewelry game. And I said I was going to get better about letting you know about the places that have my favorite items. So I'm so happy that AllRate is partnering with me to bring you guys today's video. Not only do they have some of my favorite pieces, but they're a New York-based fine jewelry company created by women for women. These were two friends that were tired of the lower quality and the higher prices in the jewelry game. So they made their own pieces, ranging from classic to statement to overall just unique. It's like the jewelry you think up in your mind, but you can never find. The gold feels amazing and the diamonds more than sparkle, they shine. And since it's real gold, you can wear it whenever and wherever you want. I mean, to bed, to the shower, to workout, whatever, because it's durable. And all of their pieces come with a lifetime warranty because they know it lasts. There's no middleman, so you're getting that same Fifth Avenue quality and brand without all the high prices. The pieces are made ethically in New York City, and for every piece sold, there's a child that gets a book to further their education. Y'all, the website is amazingly simple to navigate. Not only that, you can see the pieces from different angles. And what I love is they have multifunctional pieces, which fits me perfectly. I get so many compliments on my pieces, and they're not heavy, they're very durable, and they are very long lasting. So for 15% off your first AllRate purchase, go to allratenewyork.com/Dr. Nina and use code Dr. Nina for that 15% off now. Again, AllRate, AURATE, newyork.com/Dr. Nina and use code Dr. Nina for 15% off now. Now, girl, I know you want to lay them edges, but you're not going to be too happy when there's nothing left to lay. Cut down on those tight satin caps and bonnets at night. You definitely shouldn't be out here with scarves either, feeling like your head's about to pop. The friction can be very damaging and can even lead to permanent hair loss. Try just sleeping on that satin or silk pillowcase, or try a bonnet that really doesn't have that inside lining or threading that's so thick that it catches on to the edges of your hair. The other thing is try getting those reversible bonnets. I think it's Bonnet Babe. I'm going to link it down below. I love their bonnets because they're reversible and both sides are equally lined with satin, eliminating that big thread that can really cut off that hair and also the circulation to your scalp. I've linked the bonnets, pillowcases, and the scarves that I love the most down below. And y'all, stop being out here starting bed fires by sleeping on cotton. Cotton rubs up against your hair and causes friction, making it dry and damaged and lacking moisture, making it easy to be brittle and break off. Make sure that you're taking your time to pay attention to your edges. We need to be inspecting those hairlines daily. Make sure that we're getting rid of practices that are thinning our hair and thinning our edges overall, but also keep up on the things that are being good to our hair. I inspect my hair during washing and during daily styling. And I also make sure that I inspect it during long-term styling and before I go into a long-term style, like these braids. braids. Many times we go in for these protective styles and for these growth styles and our hair can't handle it. You need to make sure that you're inspecting your hairline while you have something like this in, or even during the braiding process. Know if your hair is being pulled too tight, and know if you have special requests. You only get one hairline and ain't nobody else got to wear it but you. So you don't want to have to blame it on somebody else and yourself for allowing someone to put in styles that are too tight, or for you doing it to yourself. I like to use little tricks that really help my hair to look tight, because it's all an illusion, baby. But when it's not actually tight, it still just has that tight look. I let the products do the talking. I love the Ampro Shining Jam as well as their edge control. It's amazing and it's conditioning, and it does not cause my hair to flake or get hard, which is something I'm always afraid of when it comes to my edges. I also like to style with silk scrunchies or hair ties that really are not damaging to my hair or pulling at my hairline. I also limit a lot of different hair accessories so that I'm not causing friction or any damage to my hair. I also test by seeing how my head feels overall. If it's too tight and I have a headache, it's definitely time to change the look. And while we're talking about it, step away from the combs, the brushes, the edge controllers, and the gels. And when I say step away from them, especially if you're overusing them or using them incorrectly. I don't use all the brushes out there, those big old brushes and all of those boar bristles, because a lot of times over brushing with them can cause you to lose or thin your hair. Small edge brushes often get the job done. I also like my sturdy small bristle comb, which often helps with getting my hair laid the way that I want it without all the damage. We all love to have those slick laid baby hairs, but at what price? Some of us are taking baby hairs to the extreme and breaking our hair off in the process. All the swiggles, the lines, and all the stuff going on your forehead is cute until there's no swiggles left to be made. You could be further stressing your hair out and damaging your hair follicles really badly, especially along the edge line. Something that really helped me was learning about the topical treatments or the oils that were out there that could help, and things that I could make to really help to repair my scalp and help my scalp to do better. And rubbing in oils or oil mixtures can certainly be helpful. Vitamin E oil seems to be really good. Sometimes I love plain castor oil or Jamaican black castor oil as well. Overall, these help to repair damaged hair follicles and could help to restore growth over time. I also love using the Talia Wajid oil for kids as well, because it's infused with vitamin E and it's easy to use. And you can find it at any beauty supply for the most part. So here's some quick DIY anointed growth oils that I love to call them anointed growth oils that are really good that I like to mix up for my hair. I use a little water, purified or distilled, a little extra virgin olive oil, also jojoba oil, which is an oil most like what your skin already produces, coconut oil, which helps to nourish the scalp, tea tree oil, which can clear the follicles and help your hair to breathe, rosemary oil, which helps with cellular regeneration, vegetable glycerin, which can be great as a moisturizer and a humectant to the hair. I also add in a little Jamaican black castor oil if I would like. Now I've either used this in a spray container or I've used it in one of those containers that I can take it down my scalp. I prefer the one for my scalp right now because whenever my scalp is out now, it tends to itch just a little bit, and this takes it all away. But I also feel that my scalp feels healthier, it looks healthier, and it also overall looks more refreshed. The next thing is to be very careful with what touches your hairline. This includes your moisturizers, face treatments, makeups, anything that is susceptible to bleeding into your hairline. We don't realize it, but even using that stuff, it's meant for certain surfaces of our body, but it's not meant for our hair. So you want to be very careful about pulling that back into your hairline, as it could be damaging it with certain chemicals that don't belong in your hair. This is why I enjoy wearing scarves whenever you all see me doing my skincare videos or things like that. I do that realistically because I want to keep a line between the things I use on my face and my skin and my body from my hair, because those are made of different properties and I don't want it to damage my hair, or specifically my hairline. Also, be careful with repeatedly tightly pulled hairstyles or with protective styles. My rule is I shouldn't be able to see everything I'm thinking if I go to pull my hair up. If it is and I can see all my thoughts, I'm pulling too tight. The tighter the style, the more the tension. Now, if you're going to get braids or any other type of style from a stylist, make sure that you talk to your stylist first. I always like to check to see how my stylist reacts to me asking different things about their braiding style or how they're going to style my edges specifically. And usually those that are really good, that understand the value of your edges and thinning hair, they'll make sure they educate you, and they'll also try to abide by what you're going for. I usually do my own hair, but that can even be a problem if you don't know what you're doing. Now, when I talk to my stylist, I love Danny the Braider. Check her out, okay? She is amazing here in Houston. She is really great at braiding my edge line bigger. There's a reason for that. I have fine edges. I do not want them falling out. I would rather have bigger parts on the edges than to go for a look. So when I talked to her about it, she never got offended, anything like that. Make sure that you're having those kind of conversations with those you allow in your head. And if you look around and you don't see anybody with edges, run. If you don't trust yourself or anyone else in your hair, then don't. Find someone you can trust. The next thing is, don't forget about your scalp massages, as they are not just taboo. They are really valuable. This stimulates your skin and opens up blood vessels to encourage blood flow. You can even do this when you have a protective style as well. This process helps to bring more nutrients and blood flow to our scalp, which encourages or could encourage hair growth. And it's also really stimulating those hair follicles. You can do this with or without oil. When I do this, I do try to focus on using castor oil or Jamaican black castor oil, because those are great for thickening the hair, not just the hairline, but overall within the hair. I also like using shampoo brushes, which are great for stimulating the hair growth as well because of the vibration. And I use exercise for this very same reason. Now, we see a lot of people talking about multivitamins and all of that, and I think it's great to take a multivitamin for your body overall, but make sure you're checking with your doctor as well. And also check with your doctor about specific side effects that could come from medications you're taking or planning on taking. There are so many vitamins out there that claim to help with hair growth, but make sure you're checking the label for the ingredients and what's in there. I personally just like taking a good multivitamin. And you all know I've taken the Rainbow Light or the Light Rainbow, whatever you call them. You know, I've taken those for years, and I really like those because those are vegan capsules. And you may be interested in changing your eating habits as well to support healthy hair growth. Foods with vitamin C and also potassium are amazing. Some of the foods with heftier vitamin C levels include lemons, oranges, tomatoes, broccoli, grapefruit, papaya, and even guava. Some of them with high levels of potassium include avocado, white beans, white mushrooms, beets, and even bananas. And like I said, for so many years, I've taken prenatal vitamins, and those have really helped overall as well, guys. So y'all, I hope today's video was super beneficial, and make sure that you're not going too hard on yourself, especially if you have an illness or ailment adding to a thinning hairline. Just do the best with what you have. Try what you can, check in with your doctor, and see what might be best for you. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. Peace.
Special thanks to Jason Bowie of Trinity Media Solutions for co-producing and filming today's video. His information can be found down below in the information section. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.